Hey everybody, we're down here at
Fremont Street.
Fremont Street. But before we get started, guess? No. Uniqlo. Uniqlo, and we don't know where the shoes came from.
I don't know.
Somewhere. And then purse
is from like Marshalls or TJ Maxx.
You're right. And then me, Fallout shirt, same Guess jeans, same Nike shoes.
Your phone's almost gonna fall out of your pocket.
Anyways, the point is, Apple Watch. The point is, wow, that is very shiny. Point is, we have not been down here to Fremont Street in like forever.
Like probably 20 years or.
Yeah, it has to have been 20 years. Like most of the stuff is probably all brand new down here for us. So somebody's doing a walking tour. We have the people that want to get you to do tips and photographs.
So you want to start at one end and go to the...
Yeah. And then you have your zip lines, where you can actually ride the zip lines all the way across the Fremont from way down there. You start way down there at Slotzilla,
and then go...
And you come all the way down this way. Which would be hilarious if I did that and made you run past me with the camera. Follow me the whole way down.
I wouldn't be able to keep up.
You will see a large security presence down here, and it's because there are a lot of homeless people that come down here. But we'll pick this up once I get down here. Down here, the whole thing.
Where are you guys from?
Well, no thank
you.
Yes, you will be hit endlessly with people wanting to take pictures with you.
For money.
Yeah, well, legally they can't ask you for money. But the expectation is that there will be a tip. And the tip will normally be negotiated. We got Steak and Shake.
Dunkin'.
Got Dunkin' Donuts.
Fremont Food Hall. Huey Magoo's.
Prime rib dinner, $27.99. Four Queens. I'm gonna have to get a new bat. I'm gonna have to put that new chip in here. Run out of room. You got Fremont. Yep. And then you have the D. You know, the D. The D used to be the Fitzgeralds. Excuse me. And then they'll do live stage series down here too. They do live concerts that are free. They actually have a show, I think that's tonight. They do free concerts down here.
Like out here, right there.
And you can see you have the Downtown Grand. On both sides of the street, the Grand. Yeah, you have the Grand on the right and you have it on the left. Both of those. So if you're over here, the pool's on that side. But you have access to the pool at the D and at Circa, which is kind of neat. And then when you go in, I forget which one it is, if it's the D or the Circa, you go inside, they have the longest bar in Vegas. It goes the whole length of the hotel, almost. We have the Coney Island place, this hot dog place. They have a deal where you can get a hot dog and a beer for, I think it's like $3 or $4. Granted, it's PBR, but I think if you're in Vegas, you're not too worried about it.
No, you're not too picky.
And yes, they even have Denny's. And there's the beginning of Slotzilla. That's where you start your zip line. It looks like they might be harnessing somebody up.
They have something going on there.
Yeah, it's a parade. See? Oh, look at that Camaro. They have a parade happening down here. You look at Camaro.
Yeah.
Probably 67, 68 Camaro.
Neonopolis.
Is that where they finish, maybe? I thought that's where they started. Maybe they start at the other end, but no, the elevation's wrong. So you do have Dirt Dog down here, but if you go a little further, you have the Heart Attack Grill.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Where if you weigh 350 or 360 pounds, you eat free.
So you can weigh yourself there and it'll tell you.
Yes.
But they're 6 pounds off. It's not 0.
That's
so.
probably the tear weight. But you can see what they serve here. But you do have to pay cash to eat there. You know? So yeah, as the sign says, one of the ways you can get down here, because we paid $40 for a cab to get down here. It's expensive to come from one side of the strip to downtown. But the dues is $2
Street tacos.
for one ride, or you can pay $8 for a day. But you also have the El Cortez, which is at the south end of the main Fremont. Now, Fremont does continue on. Fremont continues to go down, but it's not covered, it's not closed off. And there are food places and stuff down there too, and more casinos. We got some people that are getting ready to launch. There they go. You don't want to do that? Mid food. Well, we're eating at the Earl of Sandwich, which we saw yesterday in the Miracle Mile. And you got the turkey bacon avocado wrap, something like that.
Something like that.
It's a pretty good sized wrap. And she says it's loaded with veggies and turkey and bacon. And then I went with the traditional 1762, which is their classic sandwich. However, I did get it with no horseradish because screw that noise. So, anyways, after this, we might walk around for a little bit. But I think we may go back to the room just to get changed. I got to dump a bunch of video off this thing because it's almost out of room. And maybe we'll go down to the pool. We'll see. That way we can recharge and come back. We'll go down by the link because we want to get Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips. We also want to see if we can get late checkout for a few extra bucks. So you can see down the strip there, that's where the Mirage used to be, and that's the Guitar Hotel that they're building, the Hard Rock Cafe or the Hard Rock Hotel.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a giant. I wonder what they're gonna do with the main Mirage building because it's still standing. They haven't demoed it yet.
I don't know.
So unless they're gonna keep that and just refurbish all the rooms and everything.
When are they gonna finish that? Next year or the year after?
It's going along really fast because the last time I saw it, they were only halfway up the guitar in a video, so it's moving fast. All right, we will tell you that hands down, this is one of the best burger places you'll eat at. Specifically this one in the Paris Hotel.
Yeah.
Because we did the one in Caesars and it was not good. And if you're a big fan of, whoa, $3.29
For 2 people.
for the Prix free menu. Oof.
Dang.
They do have Martha Stewart in here too.
Maybe that's why it's empty.
Not that I will
People don't have
necessarily
that kind of
think.
money to be spending on 2 people to eat.
Well, that's if you do the Prix free menu, whatever, or however you pronounce it.
That's like the 3-course meal or whatever
Yeah.
it is. So.
It's a set menu. It's a pretty restaurant, but
It says it opens at 3. Maybe that's why it's empty.
like I said, it's a pretty restaurant, but I don't think I'd eat there.
Yeah.
Dominique Ansel, Marché. Looks like a lot of pizza and the cronut pastry, half. They have the cronut, half donut, half croissant. See, lots of pastries.
Crepes.
Yep, they do
Tarts,
crepes,
pizza.
tarts, savory sandwich. They have your turkey black too. That must be the new thing now, huh? So let's see, what is Tammy wearing now? Ooh, that is sparkly in the sun.
Guess.
Guess, that's right.
Guess.
This wasn't the one that was on sale. That was the red one, right?
Thought they were both on sale.
Maybe they were both. That one was 25%
Yeah.
off. The other one was on clearance.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
Guess, purse again from Mervyn's or not Mervyn's, but Marshalls, and flats from somewhere. Very silvery and sparkly.
Very sparkly.
We're going to annoy somebody. And me, Babe Max from probably Hot Topic or whatever.
Yeah, Hot Topic or
And
Box
then once
Lunch.
again, my Calvin Klein slacks and my DSW shoes that are gonna kill my feet, but it's all good. Anyways, we are off to, well, Tammy likes fish and chips. I eat the chicken because I do not do seafood. From Gordon Ramsay down at the link.
Wait.
So we made our way to the link. Oh, they're only open till 5.
Dang, 7 to 5, that's it?
I guess so. So when you come from the monorail, this is what you get. And I remember going here, that lady helped Seth with his Nose ring.
Yeah.
That's right, I almost got your name tattooed.
I don't think so.
Actually, I did. I told Seth while he was waiting, I was like, I'm kind of thinking about getting Mama's name tattooed. I was going to do it as a surprise and tell him to tell the lady that I need to go back with him. But then it was like, it sounded like the wait was going to be like an hour and a half. And I was like, never mind.
Yeah, where would you have gotten it?
Tammy,
Where would you have gotten it?
on my chest. And there's the story of how I almost got Tammy's name tattooed on me.
What?
I said, there's the story of how I almost got your name tattooed on me that day. Yeah, it says right there, breakfast and lunch only at the whatchamacallit.
At the Boss Cafe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, see?
What?
See, they have the all-inclusive too. But you have to stay at the Horseshoe, here, or Harris. And then the same thing with the food. They have certain restaurants you can go to. And each one of those has a menu, like a select menu that you can get. That's new. Squeeze.
Yeah.
So we found our way to,
Used to be Fly Link Bar.
yeah. We found our way to the Link Plaza, which is actually a really cool place. I see the Razor store is gone. They used to have a Razor store right there. It is gone. And Buddy Jersey's Eats. Does he have your cannolis? Yeah, he does. You can get them there. And they're open late.
Yeah.
You want to eat now or you want to do a little walking? You're hungry, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting heartburn.
All right, well, we're going to go and get our food because we have arrived.
I don't think there's gonna be any seats.
We'll figure it out. Yes, once again, we're at Gordon Ramsay's because it seems like we always have to come here because look at these gigantic fish pieces that Tammy has, and then all the chips that come with it for $21.99. It's a heck of a deal. I get the chicken, which somehow I get even more strips and costs less.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure the fish is more.
what did they get? Oh yeah, you can get your sauces.
Yeah.
So as I wave the camera around looking for sauces. But basically $21.99 gets you the fish, the chips, 2 sauces. Drink is not included, but if you are using the Caesars all-inclusive, it is included. You can get your side, your entree, your side, and your non-alcoholic as one of your inclusive meals. Well, we finished eating. And we found one of our other favorite places, I Love Sugar.
They jumped on the bandwagon too.
Yeah. I just like the fact they have tons of like bagged candy that you can get if you want it. If you're like me and you just like
One
cherry
kind.
gummy bears,
Yeah,
I'll have
one
like
kind.
cherry gummy bears like over there.
They have watermelon gummy bears. Which that doesn't look like watermelon, but
And gummy worms. And gummy frogs. I think they have gummy sharks. Yeah. Gummy butterflies. Swedish fish.
yeah, Swedish fish, your favorite.
Filled gummy turtles, so they have stuff in them. Whales.
Gummy sand sharks.
Flamingos.
These are sand sharks.
Yeah,
Ones that
look.
come up on the sand.
Gummy flamingos.
Oh yeah.
Blue gummy sharks.
They have runts. $5
Oh.
a box.
Well, they got mega dots,
Yeah, they
Laffy Taffy.
have nerd ropes, gummy clusters,
Pop drops.
Gobstoppers.
They got all kinds of Pez.
They have huge Smarties, and then they have wax lips.
They have all the Pez over there. And then you can get like,
You have your sour liquid.
look at this, you can actually get like full refills for your Pez
Yeah.
with specific flavors or the assorted. Chickly! Razzles,
Nerds.
nerds.
Jawbreakers.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
Peanut butter M&Ms. Caramel M&Ms. Oh, Reese's Pieces. Hey, burnt peanuts.
Yep. Love my bird peanuts.
And baked
Boston
beans.
baked beans.
Huh.
Crybaby tears.
Because they look like tears.
I know, but they have to call it crybaby tears.
Cotton candy crunchers.
Spaced out.
And then the thing my wife really loves, Jelly Bellies.
Well, one in particular.
I know, right there. Buttered popcorn.
Yep.
Just be like,
That's like one of my favorites.
just go like, oh.
Buttered popcorn.
You mean not licorice?
No.
I am the only one.
And beet. I do like
think-
these too. But
I think I might
my
be the
favorite.
only one that likes like
That likes
the
what?
black ones, the licorice jelly
My dad loved black licorice,
or the crows, you know.
and he likes good and plain. He liked good and plenties too.
I'm
and
not
black
as
licorice.
I'm not as big a fan of good and plain. I'll eat
They
them.
had black licorice inside.
Ooh, look,
Ooh, look.
these are always good. I like these.
Yeah.
They're good.
But the candy bar won't.
Bojangles.
They'll have to eat that slow. Bojangles coming.
So this used to be, I think it was called Americana or something like that. And it's moved. I forget where it. I forget where it was moving to. But Bojangles is going to take
Look
over
what's
its
coming to
spot,
Las
and that's going to be a
Vegas.
huge Bojangles. And then you have In-N-Out. So until the other In-N-Out opens, you have this one. And you have the brick oven pizza, which I have heard is good. And bowling upstairs, if it's still there. It looks like it still is. And there is the largest observation wheel in the world.
Hope that says.
Oh, there they do, the zip lines.
Yeah. I think more people do these zip lines than they do the other ones.
Well, I bet you if you went to the other one at night, they're probably going crazy.
I wonder if they're the same
And-
price.
That's where you got your mochi pops.
Oh yeah, me and Bella.
Yep. And then the ice bar.
Yeah, the
I
ice bar
will
that we went
admit,
to.
I would say try the ice bar at least once.
We've tried it twice now.
We did it twice because we came with Seth and his girlfriend Bella. And so we wanted to take them there. But it's worthwhile. You get,
a choice of like one of 5 drinks that you.
so
can
basically you get, I think it's like if you do the 26 or, I think it's 50 bucks. Well, now it's 59. That's what it is. It's 59.
drink. So why
You
not?
get 2 drinks. Oh, that's a drink flight. There was something we did where we got 2 drinks. I forget what it was.
I don't know which one, but yeah, you had to drink 2 drinks, like one of 5 drinks or something like that they had there.
There's your watermelon.
Yeah.
Then you can do.
Watermelon
Vodka,
was
rum, or
so good
tequila.
last night.
You want one?
No.
You're good?
Yeah, because we're going later.
Yeah. And they have Ghirardelli chocolate. And Jerry's middle finger. Moving finger. Oops. They have a sea salt caramel cookie now.
Who does?
The Ghirardelli shop.
Oh.
Oh, they have Honolulu cookie.
Oh, those were. Didn't we want to get some of those and didn't?
We did get some of those in the airport. They're
Oh, we
good,
did?
but I don't know if I want to spend the kind of money they're going to charge
Yeah.
you for them here.
Yeah, not here. Yard House.
Jimmy Kimmel's Comic Club. And tonight it sounds like it looked like Adam Carolla is there, which is interesting.
Josh Wolf.
We got a Harley shop, Yard House, which is good.
That place is
We
still
like Yard
there.
House. Salty
Maxi.
Crew. Yeah, Maxie's.
Still there.
Yeah, that other place, I think it was called Americana. And Maxie's is good, and they have some good deals in the morning for breakfast. I don't know what their happy hour specials are, but the Link's kind of a fun place to go if you just want to cruise around, you have a few drinks or get something to eat. Now see, there's your happy hour daily. 4 to 10, $3 frozen margaritas, $5 Bloody Marys, and $3 Maxi Lager. And $7 frozen drinks as well.
The High Roller, which we've done.
Yes. The High Roller is actually really cool. I would definitely recommend you do it at least once. We did it. I really enjoyed it. So, but that's pretty much it to the Link Promenade. But it's kind of nice if you're staying at the Flamingo or the Link. It's like right there outside. There goes the monorail. I have heard though, if you stay at the Link and you're near the Link Promenade, it can get very loud until 1 or 2 in the morning. But
Well, somebody was outside where we were trying to sleep last night, being very noisy.
we're gonna go and find our way over to Caesars to get some dessert. We'll probably walk through the Forum shops though, because we can work off of a little more of our
Dinner.
very filling
Well, I didn't eat that much, but
dinner. So we'll
Still
see you.
full.
We'll see you in a little bit as you get some of my soda cup in there. So we finally got a little closer, and you can see there's the guitar. That thing is going to be huge. I did not getting close up to it like this.
huge.
That thing is going to be fucking huge.
Yeah.
Damn, that is big. Yeah, so to answer your question, we saw Mike, the MJ tribute that's here at Harrah's. And so Tammy was asking like, hey, what about 1? And I was like, well, the problem is, if I remember correctly, 1 was at the Mirage, which no longer exists.
So now they have MJ Live
Yeah.
tribute concert.
But yeah, this thing is looking huge right now.
Cross right here.
Yeah, right here. So, the other thing that Tammy's really happy about, and she will admit this, is that the White Castle that was right around the corner here
No longer there.
is no longer there.
That place
She
was
did
so
not-
dirty.
I think I was already unhappy with it because they wouldn't make me a hamburger without onions.
But that
They're
place
like, well, what
was-
about a little bit of onions? And I was like,
That
well,
place was gross. It was
But-
so dirty.
it was dirty. And honestly, the food was bad.
Yeah.
The food was just bad. And the sad thing about that is it's not like White Castle. It's not like White Castle is hard to do because they make it like at home the same way. It gets steamed.
Yeah.
That's why the microwave product that you make at home tastes almost exactly the same as the White Castle that you get in a store. Oh, there's the Zooks.
Restaurant.
There's the little Zooks.
Oh, the car.
Yeah, you have to go to Resort World to take them, and then they only go to a specific spot on the strip.
I wonder what that is.
So many years ago,
It's a bookstore.
there was a this was Planet Hollywood.
a restaurant
now-
called Planet Hollywood.
Yeah,
This used to be it.
yeah, and now it's the F1 Arcade. This is mostly for my people back at work because they came here for ConAg in 2024, January, or no, March. And they needed to find a place to eat that could take a party of like 20.
Bookstore.
Yeah. And Planet Hollywood was the only one that could do it on short notice. And then a month later, they closed after they came. So I think that might have been the last Planet Hollywood, at least in the United States. I think there's still some.
Magnet Maximus, another one.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You can see they have the same specials, same magnets. Well, Tammy found her way to the Skim store, which we didn't know was in here. But also, I really like coming to here. It's the shops, the Forum shops at Caesars. I always love it because it has the sky painted. Kind of gives you this thing like you're walking through like Italy or Paris at night.
Yeah.
Now look, Carolyn Herrera.
I don't know
Now, granted, I will say
don't know what her clothes look like, but
there are a lot of stores in here where I cannot afford to shop, but I like the ambiance that's in here. And occasionally you find a place that you can shop at. Weirdly enough, even though it's a brand owned by Kim Kardashian, the Skims brand is actually affordable.
yeah.
But it's a really cool place, and you can kill some time in here if you're just looking to have a nice walk in the air conditioning when it's 110 degrees outside.
Yeah.
It's just really pretty, and there are some good food places to eat in here. And like I said, the occasional store where you're like, hey, I actually can shop there. And down here they have that Fountain of the Gods where they do a show. There's like a whole themed event around, I believe, Poseidon. Because it is Greek. If it was Roman, it'd be Neptune, but it's Greek, so it's Poseidon. We also came here once where they were doing some crazy protest. Remember that time? It was like outside Versace.
Outside of one
They
of
were
the
like,
stores, yeah, up there.
fur is murder or something like that. It was crazy. Oh, it was the Louis Vuitton store. That's what it was. And they were like out there screaming and chanting. And the employees are just like, where the fuck is security at? Anyways, it's a cool place. If you have time and you're looking to kill it, it's not a bad place to go. This might be one of our favorite desserts, right? We went out of our way to go to Caesars to get another one of these because of how much we loved it when we first came here. And I felt bad for the poor guy because we ordered and then we had to leave right away because we thought we had to walk all the way down or go all the way back to the Excalibur to help Seth and his girlfriend Bella to get into their room. And then we found out they were just trying to get into the wrong tower. So, but it is delicious. I am really jealous of my wife's camera in low light mode
Why?
because it works really well.
Oh.
Mine, this would all be dark. There you go, the Vanderpump. Here, you'll get a better shot over here. Yes, you can see right there. They have put up the. They did put the Vanderpump sign up on the front, and I think they're open now. I think it is open for business now. And you can see the Horseshoe. They put up their big sign. This is just like a Caesar thing now, I guess. There you go. So I guess pro tip, if you have a monorail pass, get on at the Flamingo station and you'll get a perfect view. Let me zoom in a little bit. I like yours is I have to dial it in. Yes, no doubt is playing it. Who asked you if we were going to be seeing them? Somebody at your work? That looks like a big orange. But yes, you get a nice view of the Sphere from the entry of the monorail. You can also get a nice look at the observation wheel, the Venetian, Palazzo, Harrah's, the backside of the Link, it looks like. And even the wind peeking out over there above the convention center or Caesar's Forum. And we don't get the guy's face. I was waiting for the old, the yellow face with the eyeballs.
I saw him earlier.
Yeah, we couldn't get our camera out fast enough for him. But I remember they thought that was going to be a boondoggle. Like it was going to be like, oh man, cost so much to make, it's going to be a bust. But it ended up being successful. It's like huge. People go there all the time. The Wizard of Oz thing is like apparently a huge thing to do. Well, I thought I was recording it, but I missed it. We just had 4 Metro PD come by us, and they had some lady in handcuffs. I'm sure that's not how she wanted her vacation to end.
Nope.
But I will give you a little piece of advice.
Don't count cards.
Fuck around and you will find out in Vegas. These casinos don't take shit from people. And they have the PD on speed dial.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they're here.
And not only that, they know everybody at the PD. So it ain't like they're gonna be like, God, who do I call? No.
Ghostbusters.
They got no, they do not call Ghostbusters, but they definitely have
Just kidding.
I know they have them motherfuckers on speed dial, and I'm sure they know everybody at all the local precincts around here.
Yeah.
And don't be surprised if they're saying, hey, with this one, make sure that they remember. And they do press charges here. And people, the last thing you want when you are on your vacation is to end up wearing a pair of steel bracelets. That's not how you want to end your weekend. I'm sure that lady was probably here through tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
And now she's going to be here a lot longer than tomorrow, possibly.
Yeah.
Not only that.
Judge doesn't work till Monday at least. So.
Not only that, she is probably now going to be banned from any MGM property, anywhere. That means she is not going to be able to get into half of the strip.
Yeah.
No Luxor, no Excalibur, no MGM Grand, no Cosmopolitan, no Park MGM, no New York, New York, no Mandalay Bay. She will be escorted from the premises and she will be arrested again for trespassing.
Yeah, 'cause they'll have her picture all over.
What's that?
Like facial recognition, with the cameras, and if
Yeah.
they see her,
So that is not what you want to have happen on your last day.
no.
So don't be stupid. Yes, what they say is what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But a felony conviction follows you everywhere.
Yep, follows you everywhere.
And there's a good view of the castle and the now waterless moat
Yeah.
down there, and the little hobbit house, which used to look cooler when there was actually water in there.